thought I'd share this with you guys out there. This company right here, Melonare LM-2, is the device they sent me. It's new, and they reached out to me a couple weeks ago, and they wanted to do a collaboration with me if I would share this with you all out there. And what it is, it's a microphone system. It's a brand new microphone system. There's the instructions. I've already pre-opened this up. I wanted to make sure that they were charged up. I'll probably make another video with me using them. I'm not using them right at this moment. But this box is also the charger for it. You got a cable in here that it plugs into. That's it right there. And you charge it into your USB to charge it. And if you open this up, and there's the two microphones. There's one. There's the other one over here, and this goes onto the phone or device that you want to use the microphone on. It has one of the nice features about it on the microphones. It has 3 different settings on the side there, and each one of them has a different function. And I'll get more into this when I start to use it and show you all how to use it. It's got a USB, or yeah. Well, anyway, you can charge them individually too, I guess. I don't know. Doggone, that's the only complaint I have. The instructions are so tiny that even with my glasses on, it's hard for me to read that. I mean, it is really, really small. Almost need to put it underneath my magnifying glass. There you go. But this is it for now. I got to make 2 shorts on this, so I'm not going to make these videos too long. And as soon as I get this hooked up and start using them, then I'll make another video of them in use. The only other thing I see about it, and I told them I was going to be honest about this, is that they're quite big, the microphones are. So I'm not sure yet how that'll work out. And then the unit that connects to my phone is also big. And and it has a clippy on the back, so I don't know how that's going to all work out on my phone, but we'll find out here in a little while. And I want to thank the company for sending this out to me to do a review on it. It's my very first review. It's the very first time anybody ever reached out to me in all the years I've been on YouTube. And so I was quite excited about getting them. I want to see if how much better than they are than the one I'm using already. The one I'm using already are these guys here. I don't remember the name of them, but they're a little bit smaller, and the little plug-in that plugs into my phone is smaller, and so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. But we're going to try them out and see the difference in the quality. I am using this one here right now, and I got it clipped onto my hat right at the moment. But we'll see how it all works out, and as I learn more, you'll learn more. All right, I'll bring you back in once I get it all hooked up and going here.
More light required, it says.
That's all right. All right, we're out here in the shop today. It's rainy, dark out here. And I want to check out these Melonare microphones. I put one on my wife. Say hi, wife.
Hi, wife.
And we'll see how these work out today. As some of you may know, I got a new tool, Brower 14-inch bandsaw. And it came in this great big old box. So we're going to cut it down. fold it up and save it just in case I need it for something else later on. But again, this is just a test of these microphones. Don't plan on this to be a very long video today because it is dark and rainy out. I was going to work on the 335 today, but it's just too dark out here to do anything, and the light that I have over here generates too much heat and light. It's blinded me. But anyway, I had to do some things to get this Melonare microphone system to work. I emailed Melonare. It's probably been over a week.
Yeah.
And have not heard from them. I thought maybe they could give me some technical support or something on it. And for whatever reasons, the system did not work out of the box. One microphone paired up, and then the volume was really low. Couldn't get the volume to turn up for whatever reasons. It didn't want to turn up. And the other mic, I couldn't get it to pair up at all. So what I ended up having to do was, after reading the instructions, again, for the 15th time, there's a thing you can do to, what's it called? Well, where you change the frequencies on them. So I had to wind up changing the frequency on both mics and on the receiver, and then finally it paired up. And that was a big hassle. And I'm just being an honest reviewer here. I'm not going to hype this. I don't hype things up. I tell you like it is, I tell you like it is, just to show that some of these people doing these reviews and things, I don't care if it's on these mics, on guitars, or whatever, sometimes hype them up. And that's something to be aware of, because these are supposed to be sent out to everyday users, and we're not all people are technical savvy. And my other system that I use for my mics is simple. You just turn them on, they work, they have automatic filtering. If you notice in my previous videos, one of those other mics, when I turn on the machine, it'll come on real loud and it drops. That's not me dropping the volume, that's the microphone working. And I like that feature on those. It just does it automatically. And these here, you have to set it up for AI filtering and all that stuff. So anyway, again, it's just a simple test out here in the shop today. Doing what I can. I'm just tired of being locked up in the house. It's been raining outside. And if my lovely assistant will turn the camera over on that bandsaw. There's my bandsaw all set up. If you can see the dust on it, I've already been using it. This thing is working out marvelous. And right next to it, you'll see the small 9-inch one that I had or have. Now, for all purposes, the small 9-inch worked really good until recently. And I think it's just getting tired. And I've put a massive amount of wood through that little 9-inch.
That's true.
Huh?
That is true.
And but my son and I, we used the 14-inch, and I gotta tell you what, that thing, I don't know why I lived so long without one. It's got a 1 horsepower motor on it, and it just cuts like butter. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just difference day and night. And I'm glad I got it. Glad I was able to get it.
I got it through doing some sales on the marketplace. Otherwise, I couldn't afford it. And but anyway, um, I've always wanted a brand new bandsaw. I've always bought used ones. I did look into buying a used one. I did find one I was going to buy, but to replace things on it was going to cost me as much more than buying this one brand new. So that was a no-brainer. I thought, well, I'll just go buy this brand new. I've never owned a brand new anything other than these little machines. But excellent machine for the money, especially for us hobby people out there. I highly recommend it. If you can afford to get one, get one. Because I imagine they're not going to stay at the $600 price range. They're going to go up. And that's all right. It's $599.99. Okay. And if you watch, sometimes you can get deals. But I watched and watched and watched now for a long time. I've never seen this go on sale. I've never seen them offer a coupon for it. So that's not to say they won't. I haven't seen it. Some people are claiming they have, but I don't know where they saw it, but I don't see it. And so anyway, if you can afford to get one for your shop, I highly recommend getting you one. Uses a 100-inch blade. Said in nowhere in instructions does it tell you that's a 100-inch blade. But I really like it. I'm really impressed with that machine. And I've owned a lot of bandsaws. And I can't wait to get it, start using it on some heavy duty stuff and see how it does. But,
So that wood that you're going to work on,
oh yeah,
how thick it is.
this is what I'm going to resaw. This is some top quadruple A mahogany. This is American mahogany. Okay, this is not African mahogany. Huh?
Turn the sides
Oh,
so you can see
sideways.
how thick. Yep.
See how thick it is? It's just a skosh over 2 inches thick, and we're going to slice. I got two hunks here. I'm going to end up slicing both them boards, resaw them in half. That's what I'm going to end up doing. I won't do it today, but I'm going to resaw them so I can possibly use them on my next guitar build. And that's what the blessing of having this 14-inch. It's got an 8-inch throat here, which is more than enough for me. It does not have that feature like some bandsaws where you can split it and put a riser in here to make it taller. That's the only thing this does not have, but it's really well built. It's all steel other than your plastic knobs. Everything else is steel or cast aluminum. The wheels inside are aluminum casted. Really a great little bandsaw. It's got down here on the bottom, it's got a brush. Just keep your stuff out of the way. It's got a brush up here, and it keeps the wheel clean. It's got a tray here, help catch dust.
Wow. Okay.
It's got your window here, so you can see how much it's got for the tensioner for your blade. This is how you tighten your blade up. Your tilt for that is on the other side. Has a little rack here that holds your push guard on there. On the other side, it holds your Allen wrenches and all that stuff that's for that machine. I don't know, really nice, convenient. My son and I, we put the wheel on the front so that if I want to push this up against the wall on the back side here, I can do it without too many problems. And it rolls around really nice. Some people are complaining because the side that has the wheels on it lets the legs stay off the ground. and they seem to get a vibration from it, so they take the wheels off. I haven't witnessed that on this one. Uh, it sits there nice and sturdy and smooth, runs smooth. Didn't take a whole lot of setup to get everything in kilter. Easy machine to use. Everything adjusts right here. These bearings here can adjust by just twisting these little twist knobs here, and you can pull them in and out just like that. And so nice. And uh, that's all I'm going to say about it. Again, I paid for this out of my own pocket. This was not sent to me to do a review on. The microphones were. The microphones were sent to me by Melonare to do a review on them. And so I've already made 3 shorts, which satisfies their thing. This is just an addition to that, and just to prove that I did get them to work, and I had to figure it out on my own. I had no help in it. Couldn't find no help online for it either. And just like a lot of things I do, I have to figure it out myself. But at least it was nice and quiet in the house yesterday morning. I was able to sit in my chair and sit there and fool with it for over an hour, and I finally figured it out. Alrighty, y'all. That's it for today. We're going to head back into the house and call it a day already. We got another little project we're getting ready to work on that we got to pull out of the house and pull out here, but I'm not going to film that. I just wanted to do another quick review on these microphones more than anything. Alrighty, you all be at peace, and I'll be back on that 335 as soon as this weather clears up. I don't know when that's going to happen. We've got another week's worth of rain out here, and it's thunderstorms. They're having flash flooding out here in Alabama in different areas, and we're getting a lot of water. And so I don't know when I'll make it back out to the shop on the 335. But as soon as the weather clears up, I'll be back on it. I'll be having my friend's build, Roger. He's building that Leo James kit guitar. That'll start posting today, which is a Friday. So there'll be one almost every week after that coming on about that build. And that'll make up some time for until I get back to the 335. Alrighty, you all be at peace, and I'll be talking at you. Bye now.